We have Emma Perkins coming up here. He's here at the Denver Comedy Underground. Emma Perkins.
Thank you. Give it up for that guy for keeping it tight. That's what he said. How you guys doing? Good? Nice, nice. It's good to be here talking to you guys. I'm getting used to this again. Okay, I had to take a break for a bit. I got a botched dental surgery, and my whole mouth was numb for like 3 months straight. Yeah, every time I give a blowjob, I was like, is it in? So, I moved recently, moved houses, and I had my parents over to check out my new place, right? And my dad, he was looking around the area, he was like, I don't know about this. Okay, there's a lot of liquor stores, a lot of dispensaries, multiple strip clubs down the road. I was like, yeah, so I can walk to work. Obviously. Actually, I drive for DoorDash. That's what I do for work sometimes. And I will say it's a great job. Okay, it's a dangerous job. I'm getting fiscally incentivized to text and drive as much as possible. Okay. Squid Game was like, we risk getting shot for $4 million. DoorDash was like, we risk wrecking your car and dying horrifically for this $7.99 Qdoba. And I'm like, yeah, yes I will. Because I'm doing my part, you know, I'm keeping people fed, right? Some more than others, okay? You know you order a lot of takeout when I start referring to you as my client. There we go. Like Courtney R. on Middlefield Lane. Okay, I've been to that girl's front porch through the seasons, rain or shine, day or night. I can tell you what time of the month it is based on the cuisine. Okay? We've never actually met because she only does contactless delivery, but it doesn't matter, I love her now. She's mine. And that's that. I'm just kidding. They introduced that contactless delivery over the pandemic, and it was a game changer. You know, we were all getting paid to play a government-sanctioned game of Ding Dong Ditch. You know, just drop the fries and run. It's pranked. But I swear, some of these people didn't care about COVID. They just didn't want to face me after leaving a bad tip. That's okay though. I invented a code for that. Okay, it's through the knocking. Like usually I just knock 3 times. You know, ba ba ba. That means food is here. But sometimes it's, you know, tip more, you asshole, fuck you. You have a 3-car garage in Boulder County and ordered enough sushi to feed a family of 6. I know you can do better than $3, Todd. Pay up. You selfish, selfish man. How the whole thing goes. You guys are very lukewarm on the DoorDash material. So everybody's edible kicking it right now. I've only gotten too high like a couple times ever. The worst one, I started getting very anxious because I said that my shoulders felt asymmetrical. And it was freaking me the hell out. And the person I was with was very nice. He was like, oh my god, like, do we need to go to the hospital so the doctor can tell you you're too high? It was good. They introduced mushrooms here a couple years ago, legalized that. And I was like, cool, now I can see dead people and throw up. All from the comfort of my very own Cheeseman Park. So, what I've always wanted. It's Nuggets season. Are you guys Nuggets fans? Yeah. I like the Nuggets. I do think we should have a women's team in Denver. Call it the Nuggets. Basketball's good. I like basketball, but I've decided that my favorite sport is foosball. Yeah, because I really like manipulating little men. With no arms. All stabbed through the same pole. It's just what I'm into. It's Christmas season. I wore my Christmas sweater for you guys. Thank you. I don't like to do holiday material except daylight savings. Can I get a yeah for daylight savings? It's a controversial one, actually, this past one, if you guys remember. It's when we gain an hour of sleep in exchange for it being dark at 4 p.m. Which for me is kind of like doing ecstasy. Okay? It's like that was the best night of my life. Now time for a long depression. So, worth it. I lived in Colorado a long time, and I get nervous when it's like warm like this and dry in the winter because we get fires, you know. We had pretty bad ones a few years ago. I had to get evacuated from a Costco. Yeah, I smelled smoke halfway through, but I was just like, oh nice, they're doing cigarette samples now. That's awesome. It's weird getting evacuated because you have 10 minutes to pack a suitcase, which makes you learn a lot about yourself. Okay. Do you relate to that? Have you had to evacuate from something? What did you learn about yourself? I'll give you my example. When I had to evacuate, I learned that the fourth most expensive thing that I own is a calculator, which is disappointing. And you? Pictures. That's pretty normal. You went for sentimental. I was like, what can I sell in here? TI-84? That's good. It was, as we were driving away, I got a text from my brother, because he had to evacuate too, and he was like, it's a good thing we took separate cars, because I ate some weird protein, and now I'm farting so much that if fire touches the car, it's going to blow up like a propane tank. So, now you know that. It's a true story. Okay, I was thinking about lately, okay, if you get a massage, right, by like a professional, and they find a growth on you, do they have to say something about it in the massage voice, you know? You're in there, they're in the zone, they're doing their thing, they're like, nice deep breath, just relax. You need to get this looked at. Gross. That's what I'm wondering. I overheard this guy today talking about how he was starting to drink pineapple juice because his girlfriend wouldn't swallow. Do I need to explain this, or do you guys know what I'm talking about? Okay. And I just wanted to tell him, like, dude, it's not the flavor, it's the fact that it's cum. That's more so the problem. It's mouthfeel. Just stay hydrated and you won't have a problem. Same guy was talking to me about the topic of circumcision. It was a serious conversation. Okay, he had watched a video about it, and I feel like he wanted me to be like on his level of shocked about the process. He was like, there was so much blood, like it was the worst thing he'd ever heard. I was like, yeah, bleeding out of your genitals? Holy shit. Could never imagine that. That must have been so hard for you the one time 30 years ago when you were too young to remember it. Or much blood was coming out of that baby's penis. I guarantee you there's more coming out of me right now. Did the baby have to do customer service during it, or? Then I'd be impressed. That was about periods, in case we're not catching on. Oh, okay. Okay, they always ask, the question is always tits or ass, right? Tits or ass. And what I want to point out about that question is that what you're really asking is just nipples or no nipples. Other than that, it's kind of just two similar amounts, you know? Like, you want one regular butthole or two kind of inside-out buttholes? And what does that say about you? Okay. Well, you like dirty more than you like DoorDash, which is cool of you. That's cool. I did used to be into medical sciences for a while, and I had the opportunity to shadow an anesthesiologist, which was very interesting. I learned something cool. Gingers, redheads, actually need more anesthesia than everybody else for it to work. That's true. And the reason is because they need the standard amount plus enough to sedate the demon. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. Get up for Blues. You're your host. Good night. Merry Christmas.